the 4Line audience. Today's little part is sponsored by
FNX.
FNXFit.com. 15% off with code
The
the
4
4Line.
line.
We are all gathered here today wearing our blacks to commemorate my special glasses. They were missing and pronounced dead last week's episode, and it's just saddened to hear that. Uh, they did me well throughout the short time I was with you guys, but CJ, you have anything to say?
Damn, it's just sad, bro. Those glasses, mad fire glasses, man. And they good memories with the glasses.
Yeah, I really have no words.
They'll be missed.
They brought a lot of joy to the episodes, and they'll be missed a lot.
They didn't have a name, but they served its purpose well, and
Yep.
it made all the audience have their bruh moments with them, and
But as they say, every cloud has a silver lining, and
You were
we
right,
got
Mark.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
we got someone to replace and honor the glasses.
Mark could say replace. I say moving forward with my
Yes.
relationship. And now that I am a widow to these glasses, we are us, the 4Line, and the boys have decided that the new name for this, since the Yankees are the color blue, we will name them Big Bertha. Suspenseful music. In 5, 4, 3, 1.
We
Whoa.
got
Hey.
Bertha, boys.
There it is.
Welcome to the channel, Big Bertha.
Welcome.
Let's go.
Ooh. Let's clap it up for
Welcome, Big Bertha. Welcome
Welcome.
to the club.
All right, so that was our little funeral ceremony.
Very heartbreaking. Very
But-
sad.
We're not just gonna leave you with this. We have an actual episode.
We have an actual
Probably
episode
one of
coming
the
up
funniest
next.
one. The funniest
Special
episode
guest appearances by Carlos, Harley, and Tyler. So make
Let's
sure you
get
stay
into
tuned. Cue the montage. Make sure you stay tuned for
Yes.
within the next 30 seconds for
We
the
actually made a
beginning of episode
slideshow.
5.
We actually made a slideshow for the glasses that will be shown in 3, 2, 1.
Heart been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe.
a little ceremony.
And-
Final ceremony.
A little to share some memories. And now we're getting into the funniest episode of the 4 Talk.
Episode 5 of the 4 Talk coming at you within the next 30 or so seconds.
Peace out for Brandon, the amigo, and Bertha.
Cue the montage.
And enjoy the episode.
Enjoy this week's episode. What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 5 of the 4 Line. We have special guests joining us in just a moment, but for now, it's me, CJ, as always. How y'all doing?
Mark Amato.
It's your amigo Brandon with the fresh shades, as you just
Yeah.
saw in the funeral. That was a
Yes.
pretty sad funeral, but there's always a comeback. You know the vibes.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed
We
that.
changed
funeral.
out. We all changed out.
We hope you enjoyed that funeral. And
Sponsored by
even-
FNX.
yes. And we have
Sure.
even more serious stuff to talk about, though, unfortunately. Bob Watson, a former general manager for the Yankees, has died at age 74. He was in Houston Astros All-Star. Great guy, but very unfortunate that he passed. But
Let us the World
Condolences,
Series.
go
Yeah.
to
Condolences to his
the
family.
Yep.
But
All right.
anyways, without further ado,
All right.
we have our first CJ.
Yeah. All right. Carlos. Where you at? Where's
Carlos
Carlos?
Tomasini coming in.
Carlos coming in right now.
Carlos
how are
with the
you?
Beetlejuice.
Beat.
Carlos.
Let's get
What's
that
up?
beat. It's his
What's up,
background.
Carlos?
Bro,
What's up, Carlos?
how you guys doing?
We're good.
How you
Carlos.
doing,
How you
Carlos?
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Carlos. I am a Yankees fan.
Let's go.
I don't know if that's a good thing or
Beautiful.
not at this point, but
Very good.
let's hope it is.
It's a good thing.
All
It's a good
right.
thing.
We have the next person. Let's get him
Harley,
here.
Let's get our big friend.
new
You've seen
Yankee
him,
fan.
You've seen him before. You saw his toys.
You
He's
guys
a Yankee
love
fan.
him. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
He's our
Harley.
king. And
Yeah.
Harley!
Harley.
What's up,
Yeah.
What's up, kid?
What's up,
Yo,
Harley?
channel.
What's up, guys?
Yo.
What's up,
We got our
guys?
guy Harley
Introduce
on this.
yourself.
My name is Harley.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Harley?
I'm a
What fan are
proud
you?
Yankees member.
Yeah.
Yankees.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
We got 'em.
Yankees.
All right.
Alright.
So
Next person.
our
Now,
last member joining us today.
We did not get enough likes.
But-
Yeah, bro.
but we
Hold
got
up, hold up.
comments.
Hold up. Speaking of YouTube, we had over 100 views, but YouTube, by the way, you suck. You took 50 views off of our video. You guys just suck. Anyway, what were you saying?
All right, so we
Now-
didn't get enough likes, but we did get the comments, so we decided to bring him in because you guys would love this little kid. I hate
the
him,
moment
but
we have all been waiting for.
Mr.
The
Get
legend
him in the
himself.
meeting.
Tyler Gallego, the legend himself.
Oh my god.
Tyler.
Oh
Tyler!
my god.
Yeah!
Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler!
Yo, Tyler!
Oh my god.
Right.
Bro, this kid, Tyler.
Go.
This kid just-
All right, so we're on the
All right.
presence of a bunch of legends here for
A walking-
episode
So,
5.
We have these special guests on today because one, there was not that much topics to discuss, and two, we really decided that it would be fun. Also, a special mention out to Vin Guido. He couldn't make it today.
Mention.
But hopefully when we do this again, he will be here. But without wasting any time, let's get started with the news. CJ, what do you have for us?
All right, so as of this week, MLB owners came up with a proposal to open the season on the 4th of July weekend and have spring training in about beginning to mid-June. And there would be 82 game season, which I personally am not a fan of. Divisions would be realigned and players would be tested if they have corona, but that means that the league wouldn't shut down. It would continue even if players get corona, and obviously some players don't like this. But baseball's coming back soon. Most likely going to be played in home stadiums. That is a good thing.
CJ, I'm sorry. Can I interrupt you for a second?
Yes.
Harley, can you
What?
take a sip of what you're drinking out of right now? Look at what this kid has water.
It's water.
Look at what you're drinking out
That
of.
whole time.
We
That
told
whole
you
time
this
that's why I was
episode
This
was
kid-
funny, guys.
This guy's a beer
Get
mug.
thirsty.
This kid's
So
drinking
what?
water out of a
It's
beer
water.
mug.
We told
Oh
you guys
my
that this
God.
episode would be funny, that you wouldn't want to miss it.
That's why I
So,
was laughing that whole time.
Oh my.
I was on the side.
What do you think
My beer mug.
about this, Mark, and everybody else?
Yeah, what do you guys think?
I definitely don't like the 82 game season. I feel like it's a little short, but I mean, it's kind of our only option right now. So, I mean, I guess we just have to live with it.
What do you think, Carlos?
I don't really mind that. I think that would actually be like better because that's less of a chance for injuries for other players.
That's true.
And a division realignment could actually be better because it can make it more like competitive among the teams.
All right.
And speaking
Harley.
of competitive,
What
man,
about
like,
you, Harley?
oh yeah, Harley's turn.
Oh,
My bad.
About this, to be honest, I don't really know how to feel, but as long as baseball returns back, I think that's all that matters.
And
Yes,
last
sir.
but not least, Tyler,
Tyler.
what do you feel?
It's baseball. I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
This kid goes in baseball. Bro, what a
Walking
joke.
meme. Tyler
What
is
a
the
joke.
walking meme.
What?
Alright,
Legend, man.
so the next topic is that some
Wait, hold on.
players- Oh,
When we were talking about competitive, that's actually going to be a tight division. We got the Mets in our division,
Mhm.
even though they suck anyway. The Nationals, we got some decent teams. But what were you saying, Brandon? My bad.
so some players don't want to come back even if the season starts in June, and the most open player about this was Blake Snell. he was saying how he doesn't want to return due to what's it called? Some
Corona.
factors that are undisclosed, so people don't know what he has. But he doesn't want to return even if it's in June or July. Which some players might hop on the bandwagon with that. What do you guys think about that?
Well, to be honest, I did read that Snell, he doesn't like that he's going to get a pay cut from owners. And in my opinion, that's not that fair because most owners in the league just want the money. But I feel like the players deserve their full contract, deserve almost their full contract for season, but because they're not playing as many games this year. But and he's also correct about the risk of the virus spreading on the field. But I have a feeling though all the players are probably gonna have to wear masks like in the dugout or something, or if they even have dugouts. But yeah,
Does
anyway,
anybody
how
else
do you guys
think-
feel? What do you guys feel about this?
Carlos, you got any thoughts?
I don't know how to feel about this because it makes sense because there's guys like Blake Snell. He's a really good pitcher. He's obviously and risking the fact that this could potentially like hurt his career if he catches the virus off of another player. And if they restart up again and like other players and someone catches it and they have to shut it down, then it's just pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did read though that they're not gonna shut down the league if someone gets it. But I have a feeling that some players wouldn't feel safe playing under those conditions.
Yeah, I think it might be smart to shut down the league if one person catches it. That's kind of like what the KBO is doing right now. They have a rule that says if they find one person with the virus, then they shut down the league for 3 weeks, which I think is
Damn.
which I think is good.
What do you think, Carly?
Yeah.
Honestly, this whole Corona thing is just like it's so weird. Like all the sports are being shut down. So like I don't know. Like no one knows when this baseball.
What's Tyler doing?
What's Tyler?
What's going on off camera right there?
I think I saw him call.
Tyler, what are you doing? Tyler, what are you doing, bro?
Tyler's munching on some burritos off camera right now.
No, he's just trying to munch, bro. Yo, he's just trying to munch. Give him.
Tyler,
What do you
what's
think,
going on?
Tyler?
Tyler got no bev.
Wait, what are we talking about?
No.
He doesn't know what we're
No,
talking
man.
about.
All I heard is Blake Snell in Corona.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we're saying. Yeah. That's it. All right.
All right.
Very
I
good
think we
input-
should move on to
input.
that. Mark, what do you have to talk about?
All right. So some injury updates. Really, just one big thing for right now. Looks like Judge is going to would be sidelined until the summer, even if there was or wasn't Corona. Is what Boone is saying. Like he thinks that he'll be able to return in the summer. That's pretty much it. Just Judge looks like he would be coming back in the summer. Not really a set date yet, but probably around June, July. So we could be back when the season comes back, but we're not too sure yet.
I also did read though that Aaron Hicks is still improving, like throwing and hitting wise. So that's another good sign. James Paxton's improving too.
Yeah, everyone's getting better.
But speaking on James Paxton, it's a question for everyone here. Would you guys rather re-sign Tanaka or Paxton in the offseason?
I would say Paxton, just because Tanaka, he's been with us for a couple years, and I feel like Paxton is just new to the team, and he can contribute so much more than Tanaka has already. Don't get me wrong, Tanaka is a great player. He's contributed a lot to the Yankees, but I just don't see it, especially now that we have Garrett Cole.
I think it depends a lot on how Paxton does this year.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so if Paxton performs well this year, then maybe Paxton. But if Paxton has an off year, then I guess Tanaka.
Yeah, how do you feel about that, Carlos?
I mean, for me, it could be either or because both of them are really good pitchers.
Yeah.
I feel like Tanaka might be a little bit better in the postseason, but
Yeah.
overall, I feel like it would have to be like a coin flip for me.
Well, yeah, same. I agree with that because we saw we've seen Tanaka in many playoff games over the years, and he's been very well in all of them. But Paxton, we only saw him in I think like three or four playoff games, and he actually didn't pitch bad. But I'd like to see how the season goes for both of those pitchers, how the playoffs go,
Yeah.
and see how. What do you guys think, Harley and Tyler?
Paxton. No reason
What do you
behind
think,
that. I'll just pick Paxton.
Tyler, what about you?
I kind of agree with CJ and Carlos. Like Tanaka in the regular season, he pitches like honestly like an average pitcher, but in the postseason, he actually goes off and does amazing. But I feel like a pitcher like Paxton, he can do good in both. So I feel like I'd rather have James Paxton.
All right, so
Alright, so
we
we have
shall
a
see how the
little
season plays out.
surprise for you guys.
Oh no, not
Top
yet,
25 list.
Oh, my
not
bad.
yet. We got numbers 14 through
That's
10
a
in
bro moment
our
right there.
top
All right,
25. Yeah, that's
hold
a
up.
pro moment.
Let me pull this list up real
Oh, yeah.
fast. I apologize for
I
the
was going
delay
along.
here. All right, so
Oh wait,
for this week, with my page and our page, the 4Line here, we created a top 25 players list in collaboration with Yankees Cove, and this week we released numbers 14 through 10. He released his 14 through 10, but we're only going to talk about ours here. So, at number 14, we have Xander Bogaerts of the Red Sox. I didn't like putting Alex Bregman on this list because he's a cheater.
I like
but
the logo we got there, though. I like
yeah,
the logo.
but you kind of had to. I mean,
Yeah.
when he doesn't cheat, he's not that bad. Number 12, we got Aaron Judge, our right fielder. Number 11, Juan Soto. Still young, but he's amazing for the National, especially in the playoffs. And number 10, we got probably my favorite player that's not on the Yankees, Francisco Lindor. So how do you guys feel about this list? Do you guys agree?
I agree
any move up?
with
Any
this
people
list
move down?
completely. This list is completely accurate. Francisco Lindor, he's a great player. I have his jersey actually, the Puerto Rico jersey that I wear. That's a Lindor jersey. But other than that, I obviously Alex Bregman's a cheater and all, but other than that, this is a great list, and I like how you put asterisks in the
Yeah, I like that.
in the picture.
Yeah.
Carlos,
All right.
you got any input on this?
I think the only thing I think some people could argue Juan Soto over Lindor,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I agree with
that.
it mostly.
But I mean, Lindor is more experienced, so that's why I put him. That's why I put him
true.
high. That's why I put him at number 10 instead of 11. Harley and Tyler, what do you guys think about this? Anything you'd agree with here?
I agree.
All right.
Agree. No,
Say Harley,
Carlo,
come
I
on,
agree.
give
I
us more.
disagree.
Give us more.
I mean, I see my man Aaron Judge on there, and he's from the Yankees, so yeah, I agree with that. I have no clue.
Really like to have a word on this. Okay, Bogarts, good player. Bregman, don't care about. Judge, good player. Francisco Lindor, good player. But now we have Juan Soto, and I've never heard of him once. I don't know
What?
who that is.
Tyler!
Tyler, come on now.
I don't know who that is. So,
You didn't see him in the World Series last
Bro, did
year?
you watch
My
the
man's was
World
going
Series, man?
off.
Bro, I didn't even watch the World Series, and I know about Juan Soto.
Wow.
is he a pitcher? Like, what does he do?
Yeah,
Nah, bro,
yeah,
he's a shortstop.
He's a pitcher.
No, that's a bruh moment right there.
I
Yeah,
don't
You
but
are
know
getting
Juan Soto.
moved right now. And so is Harley.
Bruh.
I disagree.
Wait, Harley,
We got a bunch of bro moments.
That's a lot.
Let's see if we can hit.
I have no clue about baseball, so my bad.
Yo, let's see if we can break our bro record from last week at 12
God.
bros.
That was a
know.
lot, bro.
Well,
Now-
I think I have to add on
12
to the
bros
Wait,
over
Tyler- Tyler's saying
37 minutes.
Now
Yeah,
we're
what
gonna
does
get a
Tyler
lot
say?
of bro moments because we have a little surprise for you guys. So we didn't really have that much that we could do with everybody here besides it being a big joke. So we decided that each one of you are gonna get a Yankees quiz.
Oh God.
Hey.
Oh, God.
Harley's hype. Harley's hype.
Up first,
Let's see how Harley does on this one.
Bring
we
it
all
on.
have our questions. CJ is doing Carlos, Mark is doing Harley, and I'm doing Tyler.
Oh no.
All right, so these are ranked on difficulty here. Well, Carlos, I
Yeah.
know you know a lot about
We
baseball.
gave Carlos.
we gave you
we
hard
gave
ones.
Carlos
This is
the
a bro
hardest.
moment.
Oh God. Oh
Um,
God.
Tyler, we gave you medium because you low-key know baseball. And Harley, we gave you the easiest that we could
Harley,
possibly
we gave
give
you like 2 plus 2.
This quiz is about to be a bro moment for me.
2 plus
there's a
2
lot of-
equals
Whole,
5.
whole
All
thing.
right, so CJ, take it away first with
All
Carlos.
right, Carlos. The first question we got
wait,
here.
Wait, I forgot to say. Have your hands up because there's no Google.
Oh yeah, you can't use your phone.
My palms are all
All right.
sweaty.
Oh, Harley, you're
Yes,
not even
same,
going
same,
right
bro.
now.
Man,
Or you
on.
could go like that.
That's another
somewhere.
bro moment. Harley has his hands up and he's not even going.
Come on, you just said you.
I'll leave my hands.
Uh,
I'll stare right into the lens. Just
Alright.
stare
Alright,
right into
so-
the lens.
all
All right.
right.
So, Carlos, you're first. Wait, so how are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do 3 questions? Like, are we gonna do all 3? Or are we gonna go 1, Carlos, Harley, Tyler, and then?
We can just
Oh
go
no,
3.
we're gonna do 1 and 1.
Okay.
All right, so I'll do Carlos's first question here. All right, so who was the Yankees' first baseman on the 2000 World Series team? Choice A, Tino Martinez. Choice B, Scott Brosius, and choice C, Paul O'Neill.
I believe if I'm not. Wait, can you repeat the choices one more time?
Yeah. For choice A, we have Tino Martinez. Choice B, we have Scott Brosius, and choice C, we got Paul O'Neill.
I don't know if I can't remember if it was Tino or Brosh. No, it wasn't Brocious. I think it was Tino.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, sure.
Well, you've gotten that one right, so you
Let's go!
have 1 point so far. Congratulations,
Good
Carlos.
job there, Carlos.
All right,
Good job.
All right, Carlos has 1
Tyler.
point.
Tyler's next just because we're going from hard, medium to easy.
Okay,
Oh,
let's go.
All right.
Let's go, Tyler.
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 Your first question. Who was the longest Yankees captain ever? A, Babe Ruth. 2, well, B. All right, wait, let's start this over. All right, who was the longest Yankees captain ever? A, Babe Ruth. B, Derek Jeter. Or C, Tino Martinez.
B, Derek Jeter.
Correct.
Yeah, Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler.
Yes, sir.
Guess who
All right, so
we
we're gonna
got
go to the
now?
scoreboard.
Oh.
Carlos and Tyler are tied.
We'll put the scores right under their faces. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Harley.
Oh God.
How many World Series wins do the Yankees have?
Oh my god.
We have.
You have
I'll
to
give you-
know this, Harley.
Hit me
He
with
gets-
it. Hit me with it.
We have A, 15. B, 27.
27.
Okay. good
Yeah,
job.
all right,
Let's
all right, Tyler. All right,
There
Harley.
you go.
Ooh.
All right, so everybody's tied.
All right, we're all tied up at 1 here. So, Carlos, your next question here. Who do you think hit the first Yankees home run at the new Yankee Stadium? Well, actually, the question was who hit the first. My bad. All right, so choice A, Derek Jeter. Choice B, Jorge Posada. And choice C, Nick Swisher.
Oh. I know that it wasn't Posada. I think it was Jeter.
Is that your final answer?
I'm gonna go with that as my final answer.
Well, that is the wrong answer.
Damn.
The answer was Posada.
It was Posada. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was
Great
just.
try.
I
I'm a
barely even knew
disgrace
it.
to
try
Puerto
that.
Rico, man. I'm
Oh,
out.
you're good. That was a tough one. All right, let's go to.
Yeah,
Tyler.
that was a bit of a hard one.
All right, Tyler, your second
Yeah?
question. Who wore number 2 before Derek Jeter? A, Bernie Williams. B, Orlando Hernandez. Or C,
Duque.
our uncle, Mike Gallego.
Can I go 50-50, eliminate one of the choices?
No.
It's either A, Bernie Williams,
Come on, Tyler.
This game
B,
makes it too much to be a
Orlando
millionaire.
Hernandez, or C, our uncle, Michael Gallego.
I know it's not El Duque.
Oh, nah.
Okay.
Yo, guys, hold up. My computer is about to die.
This is
I
a
got-
pro moment.
Bro.
This is a
I thought he was about to say he lost his Sharpie.
I think.
Did anyone hear what Carlos just said? Carlos said he
Bro.
lost his Sharpie.
After the first question, he put up a Sharpie to the camera.
Harley, what the?
Keep it PG, people. Keep it PG.
Oh
Keep it
wait,
PG.
I think I'm gonna go Bernie Williams.
No, you have to wait. You have to wait for CJ.
CJ, get back.
See, you
All right.
lost his
Everybody
Sharpie.
start screaming CJ.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, bro.
That is a broad time.
All right, Tyler, let's hear
All right.
your answer.
So I'm gonna say the question again because people were not present. So who
That is a
wore
br-
number 2 before Derek Jeter? A. Bernie Williams. B. Orlando Hernandez. Or C. Our uncle, Michael Gallego. Eyes up.
No. Get off your phone. Get off your phone right now.
He's definitely
He's on
on his
his phone.
phone right now.
Because it is just.
Tyler, come on, bro.
Yo,
No,
he cheated.
does
He
not
cheated.
count. Does not
Yo,
count.
You just
you are-
pulled the Houston Astros.
You are
Therefore,
a disgrace to our
Take
family.
L.
It is
It
Michael
is
Gallego.
It's so swelly. It is so swelly.
No, it's not.
Okay.
uh,
Google does not lie.
all right. So you guys just so Alex Bregman. You just pulled the Jose Altuve right there. Tyler, you just cheated.
All right.
Tyler,
Oh.
take your phone. Take your phone. Take your phone. Throw it on your bed.
Crack screen. All right.
Legend.
So that does not count for Tyler.
Can I get a
No.
question?
No, he gets a
Wait,
loss.
I actually have a question. Do you actually have an uncle named Mike Gallego?
Yes.
Yeah, his uncle
That
actually
is
played for
our
Yankees.
uncle.
I
All right,
actually
Harley.
know that.
Question number 2 for Harley.
Yeah.
This one's a little tougher.
Okay.
Who currently wears the number 45 on the Yankees?
Oh my god.
Hey, bro.
Are you
Is it-
kidding me?
Is it A. Garrett Cole, B. Luke Voigt, C. Gleyber Torres?
I have no clue. Oh,
Take a guess. Let's take a guess.
can you
Let's
please
take
repeat
a
it?
guess.
Repeat the question. Calm down.
Repeat
Calm
the
down.
Who?
question.
Who currently wears the number 45 on the New York Yankees? A. Garrett Cole,
Damn, he even took off the
B.
glasses.
Luke Voigt, C. Gleyber Torres.
Come on, Harley.
We need a guess.
Harley, you have to know this one.
We need a guess.
Derek Torres? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, what?
You said Derek Torres.
Derek,
Is that
you
one of the
mean
choices?
Gleyber Torres.
Oh my
God!
Like,
Oh my god!
Damn.
Derek Torres!
All right, that's the biggest girl moment.
Oh my god.
yes,
Oh
sir,
my
the Torres guy. I don't know.
FNX.
Okay.
FNX.
Unfortunately, you gotta get it. Unfortunately, you are wrong.
I was
But-
didn't you like
Bruh.
Tyler?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, at least he was honest.
I
At
don't
least
know
he was
anything about
honest.
baseball.
Derek.
Well, come on though, Garrett Cole, man.
I don't know that. I don't know the roster.
Oh my god.
Rock. Did you just like rockster? It's right
Tyler,
there.
you cheated. Shut up.
It's at
PG,
the end.
PG, PG.
Hey. All right. So, Harley, the correct answer was Garrett Cole. And that
I was
is
gonna guess that.
probably the biggest bro moment of this episode. Anyway, back to Carlos here. Brandon suggested this question. It's
Is
a
it the
really
hardest
hard-
question? Hold on.
I wouldn't know this one either.
Is it the hardest
Before
question?
Don
right?
Mattingly switched to number 23, what number did he wear? A, number 69, B, number 46, or C, number 37?
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Chief. I don't know this.
Neither do I, but Brandon said we should do it. So,
I feel like 69 is the obvious wrong answer.
it is. You're right. You're right.
What are the other two choices? 37 and what?
46.
Oh, I'm gonna go with 46 because
And is that your final answer?
sure because
You have got the correct answer. So,
oh,
Carlos
yes.
has gone 2-1 here in our Yankees quiz.
My dad would have known that one.
Back up to Tyler.
All right, Tyler, your final question.
No cheating on this one.
All the way over here. You see this?
Oh!
Yeah, hey! Yo, now go throw it back on. Throw it back on the bat. Hey, whoa. Throw it. Throw it back. GB. All right, good job.
R.I.P. Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe. We have
The
to
legend.
bleep that out.
Yeah.
Why? What'd he say?
He said an inappropriate word.
He said words we do not say.
Oh,
All right,
hell
all right,
no.
all right.
Tyler just violated the rules.
All right, Tyler, your
All right.
final question. Don Larson is the first Yankee pitcher to win World Series MVP. Who was the last? A. Hideki Matsui. B. Mariano Rivera. Or C. Andy Pettitte.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be Rivera because he's the closing pitcher. But he's the only one I know from there. So Rivera. Or it might be Penn. I don't know. Rivera.
Is that your final answer?
The right.
Yes.
You are incorrect.
No, he's correct. He's correct. No,
It is
no, he's correct.
Hideki Matsui.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Because I realized Hideki Matsui wasn't a pitcher. And when you asked me this question, I thought you meant the last MVP of the World
Yo,
Series. So
CJ,
technically, Harley got the
you
right
messed
question.
this up.
Harley got the right answer. Or,
Wait,
I mean,
what was it?
Tyler.
Wait, what was the question?
How do you
Charlie got the right answer.
CJ, you messed this up. That's a bro moment on you.
That is a bro moment. Because I thought you said who was the last Yankee that got the MVP, not the last Yankee pitcher.
All right, Tyler, you got it correct then.
So Tyler got it correct.
CJ gave me the wrong answer.
Yeah, my bad. I thought he meant last World Series MVP.
I was
Bro.
gonna say Penn there, but like, nah, that's not that. Nah, that ain't right.
Shut up. Mark, give Harley's last question. Please do not make this
Last
another bro
question?
moment.
Right now, Harley and Tyler and Carlos are tied. So maybe Harley could do a three-way tie here. Then we'll have to do bonus
Tiebreaker.
questions. A tiebreaker.
Mark, your mic's kind of muted.
I can't hear you.
Oh wait, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. The final question for Harley. It's a hard one. What borough of New York is Yankee Stadium located?
Bronx. Bronx.
He got it. Let's go.
Yeah.
We're all tied across the
I'm
board.
nuts.
All right.
All
So
right, I have a bunch of
I
answers
just
up. Or
I just came.
a tiebreaker.
Yeah, I just came up with a question I could give Carlos in my head. So
I think I got one for Harley.
All right, this one's
I
gonna
got one
be
for
very
Carlos.
difficult.
Oh,
I got one for
So,
Carlos.
how about we do this? We'll do it for all of them because this has got to be a tiebreaker. We got to end this. So we'll do it for all of them. Whoever gets the right answer, if it's the only person that has the right answer, they win. If
All
if it's someone else, well, if they tie with the right answer, then we'll do it again.
All right. So Carlos,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a question here.
No, I got it. It's for all.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Oh.
Wait, but no,
This
they gotta
is
write it
hard.
down. They gotta write it down because if Carlos
Write
or
it down.
if Carlos knows it and then he says an answer, then Harley's just gonna say the same.
Oh, bro, I don't know
Okay.
if I got a pen
I
or
don't got
paper.
any paper.
Yogi
I don't got
Berra.
any paper.
All right, you guys listening?
I got paper. Let's go.
Yogi Berra, iconic nickname, was not given to him by a Yankee, but his childhood friend, who went to be a member of the 1954 World Champion New York Giants. Who is this friend? A. Willie Mays. B. Leo DeRocher. Or C. Bobby Hoffman.
I don't have a pen or paper, so I don't know what to do.
What was the second choice?
Leo DeRocher.
Can you
I don't know how
read
to
those-
spell that. Bro.
Can you read those three options again, please?
The three options is A. Willie Mays. B. Leo DeRocher. Or C. Bobby Hoffman.
I got my answer.
All right. What is your answer? We won't reveal if it's
Hold on
right
one
or
Oh,
sec, I'm writing it down. Oh, this
Okay.
pen ran out of ink.
Look
Use
up
the
the
Sharpie.
answer.
I'll use the
Okay,
Sharpie. I'll use the blue Sharpie.
Oh my gosh.
All
Oh
right.
God.
Oh my.
Carlos, do you have your answer?
Yeah.
Harley, do you have your answer?
Yes, I do.
Tyler, do you have your
Tyler.
answer?
Yes, I do.
All right. What did you? Oh, whoa.
Bruh.
Carlos.
If y'all
my
could read
mom.
this, if y'all could read this,
Nah,
Alright,
just say it out
Carlos.
loud.
Carlos,
I chose
Brady.
B. I
Choice
can't
B.
read that name.
So who
Okay.
was choice?
Why are you crumpling up your
chose
paper?
Choice B was Leo
I'm not.
DeRocher.
Okay, never
All
mind.
right.
Pick Harley.
Harley, go.
Yeah, what's your pick? Harley?
Bobby Hoffman.
All right, and Tyler, what did you pick?
Hey,
Correct answer. That wins this whole thing because they all picked different ones. Harley!
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, baby!
Let's go!
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's
Let's go! I
Harley
don't know
just
anything about
shocked the
baseball. I don't know
world, bro.
anything about baseball.
This kid didn't know who Garrett Cole even was, and he just won the quiz. So
I'm not gonna lie.
congratulations, Harley.
I didn't know who gave Yogi his nickname.
Me neither. I
This
just
kid,
guessed.
neither
I
did
have no
Harley.
clue either.
I would have guessed C. I would have guessed C.
This kid Harley called Gleyber Torres Derek Torres, and he somehow won the trivia contest.
And he didn't know who Garrett Cole was.
That was a great trivia.
That's what I thought you said.
So
That was a
No,
fun
it's not.
segment, right? That was a fun segment right there.
Very
we
fun
are
episode.
out of
Very fun.
topics for today. That was a
That
great
is
episode.
it.
If you guys want more videos like this where we invite our friends, smash the like button, comment down below,
Yes, sir.
follow the Instagram at the4line, and also use the 4line for 15% off at fnxfit.com.
Yes, sir.
Follow everyone's
Great video.
personal.
Yeah, make sure. Yeah, we're gonna drop all the personal ads right here for everyone on here. So everyone, thank you for joining us today. This was a
Very
mad
fun.
fun
Can I
episode.
mention one thing?
More fun episode. Yeah, well, what's the one thing, Carly?
Oh, on Instagram, can you follow me and Brennan's reselling page at hb.kicks?
HB.kicks for
Yes,
Supreme,
sir.
streetwear, shoes, all that good stuff.
Of course.
Deals
Yep.
and deals all day. We're buying and selling. Also, trades are accepted. So let's make this bread together.
Yes,
All right.
yes, sir. All right,
Let's
so
go.
like up this video, send it to your friends, watch it with your dog. I don't care.
Dog.
15% off. Link in the description.
There is
Follow
also
us
going to be a
personal.
giveaway at 1,000 followers on the
And
Instagram. If you guys want to
50
enter,
subs on the YouTube too.
let's get it. Let's get it.
All right.
To
All right.
win. All right,
All
everybody.
right,
Have a nice
everybody.
day.
Signing off. CJ.
Peace
Mark.
out.
Your amigo
Bye,
Brandon.
people.
What's up, boys?
All right.
Follow
Be
everyone
good,
first.
everyone. Yep.
Be
Be good,
good.
everyone.